Hey family, Apostle Cheryl here with Life Lessons, where we uncover practical information for success in everyday life. So this life lesson is all about something that you may have heard about online, maybe in your workspace. It's about storytelling, okay? Now, hear me when I say this. Our pattern with life lessons, we're going to have a scripture to launch us into our thought or into our discussion. And so our scripture for this life lesson, which is all about, again, storytelling, is this. Habakkuk 2, verse 3. It says this, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak." Okay? "And not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." So it's very interesting here in this scripture that there is a correlation between vision and it speaking. All right. You would typically think that when it comes down to vision, it's something that you can see. But this scripture highlights the three dimension or the various dimensions of vision. And so one, yes, it is something that you can see, but it is also something that you can hear and that you can live in. Again, I'll say this again. It's something that you can see, it's something that you can hear, and it's something that you can live in. And so for our purposes for this life lesson, we're going to talk about the power of storytelling. In my day job in corporate America, I have actually sat through some workshops around the power of storytelling. And I'm going to share this fact with you. Neuroscience has shown that the brain processes stories differently compared to other types of information. Okay. Basically, the emotional connection within the stories enables the brain to remember meaningful details. And so as we are planning out mapping out or standing up the vision that we have for our lives, for our families, for our businesses, for our communities, for our world, it's important to understand that those three dimensions of vision, specifically the one that we're going to focus on today, the sound or the story that's connected to your vision, is very important for people to be able to comprehend what it is that you are building out in the earth. Again, okay? So storytelling, the power of storytelling. One of the things that I believe that is paramount for us as believers, for us as kingdom influencers, is to be able to have the ability to tell the story, to share our testimony. I have scripture for it as well, right? We overcome by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of our testimony. And so when it comes down to storytelling, it's important to be able to chart out your destination, okay? So where you begin, where you want to land. So I want you to think about the mission, your vision, the thing that you are looking to leave in the earth, the thing that you're looking to accomplish in this new year, the thing that you are looking to be able to leave in the earth as a legacy in the earth, okay, or a living legacy. What is the expected outcome? What are the goals that you want to accomplish, okay? And then you have to take a moment to decide how you will explain that to someone else. Okay, thinking about your life story, your journey, even over the past 5 years. If people were to say, tell me about yourself, tell me about your business, right? Tell me, what is your story? Would you be able to succinctly walk them through the start, the middle, and the conclusion of your personal story or of your vision? It's important that we have the ability to walk people through our narrative, okay? Whether it's your testimony, whether it's your business plan, right? You have to be able to allow your vision to speak. Your vision cannot speak without your partnership, okay? So as what we would call a stakeholder, as the subject matter expert, I'm going to challenge you to be intentional about putting together the language for your vision, putting together the language for your testimony, putting together the language for your business plan, putting together the language for your legacy, okay? So here is a step that I want you to take, okay? Ask yourself, who are the characters or what are the main components of what I'm looking to communicate? I want you to write it down, okay? What are the highs? What are the lows? What are some of the patterns? I want you to capture all of that information, okay? And then again, the outcomes, the conclusion. What do you want people to walk away with, right? What do you want to leave them with? What is going to resonate with them as part of this journey that you're going to take them on, okay? In addition to that, you have to form your characters. Or if it's a business plan, you have to be able to formulate your value proposition or the highlight or the features and the benefits that's connected to what you are building, okay? All of these are various components that have to be able to come alive in your storytelling. Why? Because we don't just want to share facts. We want to tell our story so powerfully that we connect with the emotional component, that we connect with the passion, that we connect our vision to what will resonate with the person or the audience that's listening, okay? And this is going to be very important because I am telling you, and I'm prophesying this, and I'm setting you up for your future, that people are going to come who are going to be able to partner with what it is that you want to accomplish in the earth. And you have to be able to tell your story and to tell the story of your vision, because the reality is that if you do your vision right, it's going to speak, right? We have the scripture in Habakkuk, right? We understand marketing components, all of those things. But this is a time for you to hone in and to be intentional about the strength of your story, the strength of your testimony, the strength of what you are building in the earth. So if you have a brand, what's the story that's connected to it? If you have a testimony, how does that story play out? If you have something that you're looking to accomplish, what's the language for the leaders that will connect to it? What's the language for the people who will plug in to participate with what it is that you are called to do in the earth? The reality is that people's ears are open and they're ready to hear the power that's locked up in your personal vision, that's locked up in your professional vision, but you have to be able to tell the story. So here's the challenge for this life lesson. Again, the beginning, the middle, the conclusion. Again, the characters, the features, the benefits, the triumphs. How do you put all of this into a package language or a package communication vehicle that speaks to what it is that you have to offer, what it is that you have to leave in the earth, what it is that your brand does that someone else's doesn't. So the power, again, in this life lesson is about you being intentional about your story, not haphazard. Tell your story, sell the value, sell the benefits, highlight the features, right? Create space for people to truly have an emotional connection with what it is that you are doing in the end. Can your vision speak? It can if you dive into the principle or the power of storytelling. That's it for this life lesson. I hope that the practical information that's shared with you for this session brings you to a place of success in everyday life. God bless. Thanks for joining us.